Top Billin.
All right, Chop Billin. Extremely excited about my man Kendal Briles going to Tally, but equally as excited for Randy Clements to be going with him, because those guys are like peanut butter and jelly. For those of you who are into the infrastructure of the sport, these two guys have been virtual underground legends, like me, the underground king. Just for the simple fact that they were the originators of kind of taking Baylor's offense to the next level. It wasn't necessarily those guys. Art Briles himself had a hand in it, but they were definitely instrumental. But if we're talking about offensive line play, Randy Clements is the truth when it comes to this particular scheme. A lot of the stuff they did, man, was kind of perception. You know, they always say if you want to be a good play action team, you have to pull your linemen. So we see opposite pulling guard right here coming through on the in-man line of scrimmage block. But you see almost like a pin and pull technique going on right here. So you also have a potential jet sweep right here being bluffed. And it's all just to grab just a little bit of space. And it's up to the quarterback to make extremely quick decisions. So I think DeAndre Francois lacked that acumen in this particular offense. He was thinking a little bit too much. And I think James Blackman can get there. But if they were to get a guy like Nick Starkel, I don't know, man. It might be off the chain. So we see it come through. We'll run it through real quick one time right here. Don't look at the result, just how the play is derived. And you can plainly see, first of all, we got to take notice, obviously, of the big gap splits. You know, big gap splits are synonymous with this type of offense. They pretty much want to widen and get you out of the box. You know, that's for the run game type stuff. So you see the pulling lineman, you see the deception there. You don't necessarily have to be the best lineman to play in a scheme like this. However, you have to know your assignment. So they're going to be assignment sound under Coach Clements. And they should be pretty good right there. So you see the space allowed. And that's really all I care about right there. I'm not talking about the throw, just being able to allow this amount of space for this quick game. You know, the quick game is going to be what makes this particular operation go. All right, I got to point out that this was going actually against my man, Coach Harlan Barnett and his squad at Michigan State in 2014. I picked this because in this time period, they were working with Bryce Petty, who I think is more like a James Blackman, and definitely potentially like a Nick Starkel. So not a running quarterback or anything that they're known for now, but they were able to get the ball in a myriad of places, man. Constrict, and get you down the field as well, man. That's what they do, man. Expand and constrict and do it like that. But check this out right here. Same kind of deal. You see a pulling lineman right there. Let's go back. Got your lineman right here. He's going to be pulling. Got an eye discipline right here. You got a potential outside zone footwork going on by the running back right there. We can just roll it. Boom, fake the outside zone, look at the space, launch it down the field. And you run against, you know how they do it against Harlan Barnett and those guys in the seam. So, all right, so I want you to watch how quick and active the offensive line is in this particular sequence right here. It's going to be what appears to be shotgun ISO, but pretty much just turns into an RPO down the field right here. Watch how quick Bryce Petty gets rid of the ball. That's what it's about right here. Got to make those quick decisions if you're James Blackman. Shotgun ISO, boom, everything's quick. All right, we see the potential inside zone right here, which could have almost been an ISO. My man had came right here, isolated one of these guys. Then tailback would have came behind him right there. But no, it's fake right there. Kind of a bluff right here. You see him right here. I'm not sure if he wanted them to get upfield like that, but the way he's chasing back, maybe not. Maybe that was just bad. But you see the delivery right here. Real quick. He didn't really get a chance to set his feet. Kind of hopped back on it and made a quick, accurate throw. That's what this offense is all about. The Kendal Briles or the Briles Clements offense there. Quick decisions, quick hitting, hard hitting, blocking by the lineman, and you should be okay. All right, you can almost consider this a variation of a smash route. You know, a smash route usually your outside receiver running a curl, and then your inside receiver will be running kind of a corner route. But in this case, it'll be a high-low read with the inside receiver just getting vert, kind of running a 9. So it's kind of a variation of that, way to be creative like that, but hell of a play call and hell of an execution too when you watch this from the high end zone view. Okay, I want you to, same thing right here. Everything's usually going off of play action, but look at the offensive line move in concert right here. Just subtle steps right here. They're making a wall, subtle steps. You can tell these guys are extremely well coached. No disrespect to Greg Fry, who's a hell of a Nole, you know, an ambassador for the Noles or whatever like that. But maybe this just wasn't his type of offense to teach, you know. You got the guys coming in who kind of pioneered this with Randy Clements. It may just be a little bit better from that standpoint right there. But coaching is coaching. So I'm pretty sure he did a good job coaching, but these guys know the nuances of this. But if you check it out, man, just making a wall right here, and then you got your free hitter coming. The back does a great job at the very last moment, kind of peeling back, and is able to get your free runner coming here on this middle fire right here. Actually, look, they kind of ran a two-man game with it right there. So he ends up coming right here, the strong side backer. Last minute gets him, boom. So that's great recognition on there because you work inside out. So originally it looked like he may have been coming, but at the end he peeled back and got him. So these are the nuances that most people don't notice. And look at that, the wall's good, everything's good right there, no breach. Can launch and fire the ball. Last one right here, gonna have kind of a curl post combination going on. 7-man protect, max protect. Going against the cover 3 cloud. Perfect call going against the cover 3 right there. So Harlan Barnett switched it up a little bit, went cover 3, and he paid for it. All right, very similar to the previous one right here. You're gonna see the subtle steps in the wall. These guys just move in concert and harmony so well, man. So well. Look at that. The wide splits makes the defenders go wide as well. But check this out right here. You have the tight end. I believe he's a tight end, or they brought him in. Maybe an extra lineman they brought in right here. He gets beat, but the backs are so well aware of their assignments that he usually ends up helping out. You know, they're a big part of the pass blocking. The backs are. Look at that. That's Shalik Calhoun too. Big Shalik Calhoun. Back comes in, takes him, allows Bryce Petty to get the ball off, and the rest is history. Pushing the ball downfield, extremely aggressive offense, just like Florida State was last season. So I really do like Florida State's offense last season. Not the execution, but the thought of it, you know, expanding guys way out, going downfield, quick game, quick hitting type stuff. But man, it's going to be about that offensive line, but it's going to be about that offensive line and that run game. So I'll get on the run game next and see what those guys were doing with the run game, and seeing how Coach Clements, who was the run game coordinator and who will be the run game coordinator, I would think, if this comes to fruition. It hasn't as of right now, but that's believed to be the way that Florida State is going. So that'll be great for Florida State. And I think it could get them back to being physical. These guys do a lot of gap schemes, not just zone type stuff, ton of gap schemes, power, pulls and everything like that as well. So it should be good, man. I think everything's looking up. You have nowhere to go but up as far as that goes. And these were two quality, excellent hires. Probably the best recruiting job you did happened to be get those coaches to Tallahassee. So I'll have more, no doubt about it. But it's your boy Murf, the Underground King. And this is Chop Billin to you. But thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and we out.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.